Welcome to PTV News.
The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has accused the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission of engaging in selective investigation and operating as a political tool for the ruling All Progressive Congress. The denunciation came as the commission yesterday detained former governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, over alleged illegal withdrawal of more than 189 billion naira during his tenure. Last month, Tambuwal was reportedly quoted as saying, "We are still members of the PDP and we are going nowhere, but we will work for the ADC." Tambuwal, who also served as a Speaker of the House of Representatives from 2011 to 2015, governed Sokoto from 2015 to 2023. Sources told The Guardian that the former governor arrived at the EFCC's headquarters in Abuja around 11:30 a.m. to face interrogators over the alleged violation of the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. He was said to have been held after the session and will spend the night in detention to provide further explanation on the matter. EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale confirmed Tambuwal's detention but declined further comments. In a statement yesterday signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Bolaji Abdullahi, the ADC alleged that the EFCC's recent actions were eroding public trust in the institution and undermining the real fight against corruption. According to the ADC, the Commission's pattern of reopening closed cases and targeting opposition figures was a clear indication that it was being used to intimidate and silence government critics. The party cited instances where investigations into allies of the ruling party appeared to fade away, while opposition figures were subjected to public scrutiny over decades-old allegations. The ADC further urged Nigerian civil society organizations and the independent media to resist what it described as dangerous slide into dictatorship and to ensure the EFCC remained an impartial anti-graft agency funded by taxpayers, not the ruling party. The foundation members of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Enugu State yesterday asked Governor Peter Mbah to join the party. They stated that the party is desirous of winning the governorship election for the first time in the state and would require a performing person like Mbah to achieve the feat. Spokesperson for the group, Osita Okechukwu, told reporters in Enugu that they were at loss as to why certain members of the party loyal to the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Uche Nnaji, should not welcome the move. Okechukwu, who is the immediate past Director General to the Voice of Nigeria, urged the governor to disregard the opposition and join the rest of the progressive governors. Okechukwu added that the party was open to anybody who wants to run for governorship of Enugu State, urging that Mbah should join the APC to contest another election in 2027. He advised the minister to pay more attention to his ministry, alleging that they were yet to locate any innovative strides he had made in the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. Meanwhile, the state government has resolved to set up food and nutrition units in the select ministries in the state in line with the national food policy. This was even as the government announced that it would distribute 20,000 units of personal computers to 20,000 civil servants in furtherance of the digitization process in the state's public service. These were made known by the Commissioner of Youth and Sports, Lloyd Ekewere-Madu, Commissioner for Information and Communication, Dr. Malachi Agbo, and Head of Service, Dr. Godwin Anigbo, while briefing the Government House correspondents at the end of the State Executive Council meeting at the weekend. The ESCOs approved the establishment of the Food and Nutrition Unit in select line ministries that will be working together. This is an opportunity for us to recommit to the administration promise and mandate to eradicate poverty in Enugu State, ensuring food security, they said. Meanwhile, the state government has equally expressed a heartfelt gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for the appointment of the First University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Vice Chancellor of Enugu North Zone. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development has vowed to sanction the airport official who released the obscene video footage of the unruly passenger of the Ibom Air flight from Uyo to Lagos. The minister, while reacting to the incident involving an Ibom Air passenger, Ms. Comfort Imasin, said that while he supports the filming of the recalcitrant behavior of the passenger as evidence to prosecute her, he deplored the release of such evidence containing indecent exposure to the public to ridicule her. It disclosed that apart from the indefinite flight ban imposed on the said unruly passenger by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, the police has promptly arraigned her on Monday morning at the Ikeja Magistrates Court for criminal offence and remanded her at the Kirikiri prison as she could not provide adequate sureties in court. He also directed that the airlines must continue to train and retain their staffs in public relations and how to deal with potentially explosive situations in order to diffuse them promptly or nip them in the bud, except when it becomes inevitable. He further directed a jointly security meeting between relevant agencies by next week for better coordination of security measures in situations like this or similar ones we witnessed recently. The minister stressed that for genuinely aggressive passengers that are laid down remedies to address grievances, adding that the Consumer Protection Directorate of the NCAA has consistently advertised these remedies and there is no point trying to take the laws into one's hand, which may lead to dire consequences. He assured that the government will continue to apply equal sanctions available in the aviation sector on any such erring passenger that is lengthy flight bans and report the matter to other law enforcement agencies to do their bits within their power. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, has advised President Bola Tinubu to take a cue from the Argentine's counterpart Javier Gerardo's Milei to address Nigeria's economic woes. Obi said that the Argentine leader inherited a battered economy with over 52% of citizens living in poverty in 2024, with an inflation rate above 200%, but has attained significant milestones through competent leadership. According to him, under the Milei's rule, Argentina's poverty rate has fallen to 38.1% from 52%, and extreme poverty fell to 8.2%, with inflation just around 2 to 3% monthly within 2 years. Former Anambra State Governor said this in a post on his X handle yesterday. However, a human rights activist and lawyer, Dele Farotimi, has backed Obi's call for a single-term presidency, noting that the past Nigerian leaders have squandered longer tenures without delivering meaningful progress. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Ms. Raysola Abiola, daughter of the late Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olawale, MKO Abiola, as Director General of the Citizenship and Leadership Training Center. The appointment announced on Monday in a statement by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, places Ms. Abiola at the helm of the Abuja-based institution responsible for promoting leadership skills, patriotism, and civic responsibility among citizens. According to the statement, Ms. Abiola is an expert in strategy, communication, and government relations and previously served as senior special assistant to the president. Her father, MKO Abiola, is remembered as the acclaimed winner of the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential election and a key figure in Nigeria's pro-democracy movement. In the same announcement, President Tinubu named Nasir Bala Aminu Joaji a senior special assistant on citizenship and leadership. Mr. Jaoji, the statement noted, had been special advisor on mobilization to the governor of Kano State and a member of the governing council of the Coordinated Arewa Youth Group. He is known for his advocacy for women and youth empowerment. The appointment come amid ongoing criticism from some stakeholders who allege that the administration's key posting as favored political allies, relatives of influential figures, and loyalists. The presidency maintains that such decisions are guided by competence and a record of service. Quoting the official release, Ononuga said, both appointees are expected to work closely in advancing the center's mandate of instilling leadership values and civic engagement across Nigeria. That's all on the news. My name is Peace Oladipo. Thank you.